There we go. All right, in the garage with numero uno, Pops. It's my dad. All right, so here we go. We disassembly of the small block 350. As of right now, he's hooking up a vacuum gauge to his car. And we're continuing with the 350 disassemble. So I went ahead and left one rod in so you can see us take that out. Kind of get an idea of what's going on with that. Still need to take the oil filter adapter. Last time you guys tuned in, we were trying to take off the harmonic balancer, timing cover, timing chain, fuel block plate. What else was there? Oh yes, and also the water pump. So glad you're back at it like a crack addict. So we're gonna keep this flowing. We're gonna keep this going from here on out. Of course, you know how we do. Last time we were in the garage, I said that we was gonna have a special guest. My boy Kenny Bush was gonna come by. He never came through. So you know how that is. We keep on doing it. We don't wait on nobody. Right here with my pops, man who taught me what I know. Who piqued my interest in these cars. That's one of the easiest main caps that come off. Just tap and the cap just come off. Hit that right, Pops?
Yeah.
That's one of the easier ones. So of course sometimes you gotta finagle these caps off. They've been torqued down. Motor's been ran. So what I do is shown by Dad. You can use 3/8 holes and put over the rod bolts. That'll keep you from scarring up your crank as you take it out. So from this point, you can actually just take your hands and just tap those. Push that down. And then you can take your hammer, go on the center of the rod. Release that oil that's at the bottom of that. There you have it. You can remove now your 3/8 holes off your rod bolts. Of course, you line up your locks. Always have a magnet handy to hold onto your bolts so that way you don't lose them. And what we do is I've been setting these inside of a toolbox to keep them in numerical order. Alright, next, my good people, is the main caps. Of course, those have been torqued down pretty tight, so bear with us as we take those off. Of course, you know how we do. We be jamming out in the garage, man. So all you fellas out there in the garage, get yourself a TV, a radio. If you're working in the garage by yourself or working with somebody, it kind of makes the time go by a little bit quicker. Of course, don't be like me, working out here in sandals. Wear some shoes. Breaking these bolts right now. And also always inspect your rod journals and main journals of your crank as you're disassembling it. Pops gave me a little insight earlier. Back in the day, they used to take a penny and run it across the main journals, rod journals, and if it left any of the copper from the penny, you knew that you had to have the crank turn, because of the scratches would snatch onto the penny and pull the copper out of the penny. That's some of that old school shit right there for you. So, always keep yourself a speed wrench handy. That makes things a lot easier, a lot quicker for you. Always have a little bit of fun too as you're doing it. I remember I used to play with these speed wrenches when I was a kid and never knew what the hell they were for until I started working on cars. I thought they were just hold them in the center and just spin them, you know. Didn't know there was actual purpose for these damn things. So for the ones that have been following, I want to tell you thank you. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the subscribes. Keep it going. Share the video if you like it. As we tear down brown sugars with a small block 350. Oh yeah, I know there's people been asking about the small block. All it is a 350. Nothing major. Bore 30 over. Stock crank. So for some of you guys that are out there, I know you guys, some of you guys are local, some of you guys are from far off, far away. That's all it is, a little small block 350. Let's see here. Head. And always remember, keep your main caps in order. I'm sure I'm gonna get some questions about the sternum wheel. This was given an idea by my dad. You put a sternum wheel on the front of it, and that's how you can crank the motor over a lot easier than using a, socket set or, Fanatic crank. Some of the people use on some of the compressors. It just makes it a lot easier for you. As you can see, taking those off in order, numerical order, and keeping those in numerical order. Yes, that is true. Keep that in mind too. Some be marked, some of them aren't. And I know a lot of people also commented on how I kept the push rods, lifters, and rockers in numerical order. That's, typically if you want to take the same setup and put it back together, those rockers, those lifters, and those push rods are mated specifically for each other as you ran them, put wear and tear on them. So, yeah, you get an old cooler, styrofoam box, or anything like that. Take a 1/2-inch drill, drill out the holes for the lifters, and then just take the the push rods and the rockers and set them in their numerical order along with the lifters. So right now, taking a look at those main journals, things kind of look okay. That's the removal of the crank. I did drop one rod bearing while I was in there. Go ahead and retrieve that. At this point, you can inspect your main bearings, inspect your block, cam bearings, make sure everything's good. If you want to reuse that. So as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and cut it short. And we appreciate y'all tuning in again for the small block 350 disassemble. So keep that. Remove the oil pump. And of course, the oil filter adapter. I will go ahead and do that right now before we cut you guys short. I always have some tools handy. Go out and get yourself a nice toolbox. If you're going to be working in the garage, it makes things a lot easier. That's what my dad's doing in the background right now. You guys are... He's working on that red Malibu that's usually often in the videos in the background. That's his toy, his Tinker toy. My brother actually came up with that name. My brother Keith, Tinker Toy. He's come up with most of the nicknames for these cars. We got to get him in the video so you guys can see who he is. He's nuts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back at it like crack addict. Just keep following, keep subscribing, keep liking the videos. Greatly appreciate you. Keep asking questions. Next, we'll probably be taking the block down and giving it a good clean up outside. Spraying it down with some gunk, clean it up. Take it to the machine shop, have them inspect things, make sure things is in spec. And coming back and be ready for the videos of the assembly of the small block 350. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, see you.